Is there no one else? Hey guys, Jared here with the Shooting Institute, and we're gonna go over our 3-shot zero. We're on the range today. We left the office or the armory where we got this scope mounted, leveled. We knocked out everything. We got it all set up. We got a bore sight at the office, but when you get out here, I encourage you to look down your bore real quick to dial it in nice and tight at 100 yards. So I'm gonna look down my bore, and you'll see it lined up on the target at 100 yards. You'll see that center Bravo target with a blue tape on it, one of the TSI training targets. And I wanna look through my scope and look through my bore. Now, we bore sighted in the office, so I'm pretty much on. I'm not gonna make any adjustments, and we're gonna go ahead and fire our first shot out. We normally shoot suppressed. This is a customer's gun. They're not running suppressed, so I won't shoot suppressed on this one. But whatever it is you do, if you have a break on your gun, a suppressor, whatever, I encourage you just to go ahead and start off like that, so there's no issues. Go ahead, make that rifle hot to fire our first shots out. I'm gonna hold on the B in Bravo, that B in the center of the target, because that gives me the most movement right, left, up, and down. Fired that first shot. I see my impact elevation looks pretty good. I'm about 1.3 mils right. I'm gonna go ahead and make that adjustment and fire my next shot. I also might dial it up just a little bit, probably 0.2 of a mil up, and I wanna go to the right. What did I say, 1.3. Now, so y'all know I'm measuring with my reticle. I could go down range and pull a tape on it. I'm not gonna do that. So I'm to the right. I wanna move this to the left. 1.3 to the left. Get dialed in on that B again. Load my bipod. Good natural point of aim. Broke that shot. Left to right looks really good. I'm probably a 0.5 mil high. I bumped it up 3 on that last one, so I'm gonna go ahead and come back down. All right, so my last shot for my 3-shot zero to get me pretty close to being dialed in before I slip these turrets. And I'm cutting the right edge of the B. My elevation looks good, my left to right looks good. If I start moving it back and forth, because this is a 1/10 mil adjustment scope, it's gonna move me 1/3 of an inch each click. Each 1/10 of a mil is gonna move me about 1/3 of an inch. So if I try to click it to the left to get me off the right side of that B, the problem we're gonna run into is it's gonna put me on the left side of that B. So I can only be as precise as my equipment. This will get me into about 1/3 inch, and that's good. I'm sitting right where I wanna be. That's a 3-shot zero. We mounted this thing, bore sighted this thing, knocked it all out in the office, came out here, and in 3 shots, we got our zero set. So now we're gonna slip our turrets for our zero stop, and we're gonna confirm on steel at 100, 200, and 300, and this thing will be set up for any of my deer hunters in Alabama or Florida or Georgia. Any of y'all who say, hey, 300 is the furthest I'm gonna shoot, we just get this thing set up and zeroed in 3 shots. We slip our turrets, get it dialed in, and then from 0 to 300, we know we're good without having to fire a box of ammo. And so y'all can see, I've had this box sitting here the whole time. As you see, there's only 3 shots out of that box. My 3 pieces of brass right here, 1 rolled off the table. We fired 3 shots for our zero. We're gonna fire 3 more shots to confirm 100, 200, 300 on steel, and we're gonna put it in the box and we're good to go.